They were supposed to be air horns, but you know, after I started, I had to commit, and I didn't actually sound like air horns. Hi Matthew, what's up? How is everyone doing today? Oh, I didn't know there was like another part of this song. Just a heads up, today probably will not be a long stream since I need to get up early tomorrow. Disgusting, vile, I know. Also, there is a poll for the next ASMR stream that you guys can participate in the community post. Let's see. No, not touching grass, but it is important. Alrighty. I know, I already have a headache just thinking about it. Honestly, I already feel very tired. Why do I feel so tired? My throat's a little sore still. It's okay. Alright, last time, on last week's episode, we were trying to develop a long-lasting, healthy relationship with Yuri. And we were trying to make a poem. Well, to be fair, every day is basically a weekend for me. I do not get up to much, my guys. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. This chat is already full of broken hearts, Space Dino. It's too late. Did you guys get up to anything special this weekend? Wait, you can actually use... Oh. You can use a controller? Okay. No, we didn't pass any incidents yet, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get to some this stream. Judgment. What else would we go with? Death. Should we go the kawaii depression core? Kawaii and then something super depressing or dark, the next one? I'm okay, my head just hurts. I think I haven't been drinking enough water lately. Usually I'm more about it, but lately I've just been going back to sleep. Did you guys do anything interesting today? Welcome back, Wiz. Glad you're home safe. I think we'll probably get to an incident this stream. Let's see, I went with marriage. Nah. We are empty because we have no marriage. We are full of desire because we are lonely neats. We are hurt because many people cannot get a girlfriend. We have the uncontrollable urge to... What uncontrollable urge would you guys say that we have? You had 2 midterms? I hope that you did well on them. Good luck on this. Congratulations on finishing, though. No, we're bouncing on our boy's heart because we care deeply for him. We are chasing the after... We are chasing the after image of, what are we chasing the after image of? Do you guys have a desire to simp? Do you? Look me in the eyes. Do you? We'll see, we'll see. We'll go with this one because it's the most similar to me. Hi Ruka, what's up? Okay, but like, don't we all want to climax in life sometimes? Just reach our peak and stay there. You know, get that job promotion, etc. None of these are depressing enough. My life is in disarray. Oh shit, wow. Okay, well you went 0 to 100 there. Hi Harper, what's up? I don't know, what would you guys consider the definition of simp? You don't have to spend money to be a simp. I guess kind of devoted? I don't know if that'd be the definition, but I think it's a characteristic of being a simp. My head hurts and my throat hurts. I was singing earlier and I was not ready to sing again. I'm a little special. It's okay though. These aren't even that important. Whatever. Melancholy because of our life. Unrequited because I'll never date you. Marshmallow because you need to send more. Disown because you guys disappoint me. Contamination because you're a disease. Let's see. Intellectual because you are not. Laugh because I laugh at you guys. Depression because I have it. Wow. Speedrunning that one for real, for real. Simming I feel is at best borderline too much support, at worst gachikoi level. I don't know if it's too much support. Like, I mean, as long is it too much if it's still comfortably within your means? And I mean, if you're not even spending money, you can still be simping, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Yeah, I don't think you need to spend money. Thank you, Ruby. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Oh right. Don't worry, I just walked in too. What voice did I use for Yuri again? Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. What did I do for Natsuki? Actually, Natsuki has the least amount of lines out of everyone, I think. Like, even when I was skipping through gameplay of Doki Doki Literature Club before, there wasn't, like, I barely saw Natsuki on screen.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. It's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people?
I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you, of all people?
Because! It's right in your name.
Alright. Yeah, she feels real good about this one. Real good about this one.
Monica.
Huh? That's not how you say my name at all! Also, choke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Fine, fine. Your actions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, no, we're coming up to it. Natsuki was supposed to have more? Really? Where did you find this? I would consider simping when you get into that they can do no wrong and I bend over backwards and roll over to get any approval mentality. I think that's if you're a Delulu simp. If you're just simping, like, maybe you just, like, really like this girl and you really go out of your way to, like, make her happy or something, or this dude. Don't worry about the title, guys. Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright? Bruh, I feel like a Minecraft villager. Huh? Huh? Hi, Belinda, what's up?
Of course! Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine. See?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I mean, Natsuki kind of got shafted, I feel. There's like barely anything of her in the game. She didn't even have a real root. Is that still applicable to Plus, though? If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. The conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. This voice unironically makes me nasally, or like my nose get plugged. Since I've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who was shuffling through some papers at her desk. Degenerate, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but... have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Degenerate. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. I can't take myself seriously when I speak like this. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. Hi, Davin, what's up? I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Oh. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Degenerate. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? What? Nobody ever saw this coming, ever. Virgin shonen protagonist. You could be- My chair went down. Which voice? This voice? I just plugged my nose. Well, I don't know, I'm not using my hands. Okay, this is what it sounds like when I don't plug my nose with my fingers. This is what I sound like. And then this is if I do plug my nose with my fingers. I don't even know if you guys can tell the difference. It's pretty obvious to me, but... I don't know. She's been so much happier ever since he joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Degenerate. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. I don't know. I just, I don't... What do I even do for this? I kind of just use my muscles and my face. I don't know. I mean, there's always a shonen pro tag voice. Yeah, my anime guess. Nani? Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Hi DAxChuy, what's up? Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. I think the plus has side stories. As far as I know. That's the only difference. Hi Leafin, how you doing? Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be left alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Why can't my balls drop more, guys? Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Hi, Hunt! Welcome back. I'm doing okay. Did you have fun at work? Hi, Kenius. Oh shit, fuck! I was reading that. Oh. Guys, this is with my controller. Bitch, I was looking at the history. Whatever. So, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh fuck, I almost dropped my controller again. Oh, that's quite romantic. I can't hear myself properly. Sorry. Imagine a girl farting during a date? For free? No way. I bottle that shit and make people pay for it. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I didn't want you to misunderstand. Lifting heavy furniture around? Ew. Gross. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Insta-clear if a girl farted? What is it? Like Vicks? Okay, you really should sell it.
Yeah. Arigato ne.
Imagine a girl farting during a date.
I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Generate. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Vicks Vapor for farts coming to a store near you. I think people actually. Why am I sniffing? Why am I sniffing? There's nothing for me to sniff. The FNAF movie? I don't know. Hi Tanan, how you doing? I genuinely like didn't realize I was sniffing. I was like, what am I trying to smell here? Guys, this is I'm not trying to, you know, get high on my own supply here. There's nothing like that of the sort. I'm just letting you know.
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on the inside of her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well... Hi, Recent. How you doing? No, I can't. I'm not imagining these scents in my head. Okay, it's just it do be like that. Well... I guess that was the case.
Sayori... She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. Hi, Taskmaster. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you. How you doing? Okay. Guys, if there's something you want to tell me, you can feel free to tell me. Just know that you will be judged. There's no exception for that. You don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you.
I feel like that could have been phrased better. Just been sleeping too regularly to catch you live? No worries. I hope that you're doing okay.
That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Is that how we're gonna do it? Uncovering our deep-rooted issues and our subconscious feelings of attraction towards our friend? Yeah, we don't have those. We're too simple. But I will say, most of the time, they would, a dude would go for it if he was given the chance. It's 10 AM and I haven't eaten breakfast yet. I didn't eat until, like, 6 PM today. But you should probably... Okay, you know what? Ronnie, you keep saying my name wrong, so I want to teach you how to say it. Tin, then nin. Then why wouldn't you use an I instead of an A? Explain to me. I want to know your reasoning. Why didn't you use an I? Bruh. I feel like, have you guys ever seen those videos of people reading Irish names? Those are a different breed entirely. I have no idea what the fuck was going on there. They don't even make sense. Because my name is Tristan. I said my name wrong when I was younger. Damn, you still saying it wrong. Alright, Tinin. Yeah, this is Degenerate-kun. Hi, Tio. How are you doing? Why? I don't understand. Why wouldn't you just name it like that, Tinin? Why are you making it 2 syllables? Too complicated. Yeah, Irish names are crazy. Have you guys seen them at all? Irish names. I'm doing okay. My throat's a little sore, though. Kiva. You know how this is spelled? What the fuck? Okay. Kiva, meaning gentle. It's spelled C-A-O-I-M-H-E. This is how it's spelled. What the fuck? Explain. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Hi, Nas. Bruh. It doesn't. This one is Neve, okay? N-I-A-M-H. This one's okay. Seamus. S-E-A-M-U-S. Siobhan. S-I-O-B-A-N. That's not that bad. Maureen. Oh, hoshou marin desu. Tig. Tig? Tige? I don't know. T-A-D-G-H. What the fuck is this? I don't know. They're doing their best. Hi, C. How you doing? Bruh. No, so now you want to use my controller. That's not a compliment, is it? What did I even say? Oh, I see. I was kind of talking shit. Oh, oh my god, I'm doubling down? Since when did we have a backbone? I don't remember having one of those. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh, okay. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. Wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. We'll save Sayori for last because she's in her depression arc. Literally.
This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. Not as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit.
Bitch, I was trying from the get-go! Do you not see how bad I want pussy? My name is Degenerate-kun. But of course I'm trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway?
Is that more of a compliment to me? No! Gross! It's not like I care! Just the one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off.
Really? No. What if you end up just scaring me away?
That's, it's not like you would actually do that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm a bottom. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Oh, that was him. I need a manlier guh. There you go. That's better. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach.
Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all then.
I was just joking.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. I was too.
Bitch. I'm gonna kick her in the balls. How the hell do you call that a joke? It seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. It was funny to me too, don't worry. I guess that's kind of the point. He just takes it. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds up her poem to me like nothing even happened. I'll be your beach. Is this because she's a bitch? Okay. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching behind your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. But it's not the beach that does that, it's the water. What the heck? I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. I thought you were a beach, how do you have a sail? And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach you dream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah, that's not possible. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. I don't have to write anything negative about the beach. What about the pollution? You're not very, creative, huh? She is a beach. So you decided to write about the beach first and came up with the message later? Yeah, well... It's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it, or whatever. Ugh, I can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, and trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I guess mine ended up being a mix of being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, who's next? We'll do Yuri next. Degenerate? Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. It's okay, Junebug. I sleep about that amount all the time. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. Suck up! You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling... I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something you've never even shared with everyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Oh, let's feel sorry for her now, guys. I can't help but think that the vest is like a turtle shell. Degenerate. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. You know what pisses me off? What the hell, man? This is a literature club where they're reading and there's not a single girl with glasses? What were they thinking? Never mind. Chicken. No megane. I'm so sad.
Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day.
That's not how that works.
You know? And most friends don't laugh at me that you know of. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
You mean how you pad your boobs?
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, degenerate. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings.
Hi, Abby. Thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome, raiders. How was your stream? That's what I'm saying. Why is there no girl wearing glasses? The fuck, bro? You have, you know, a literature club full of cute girls that you can potentially bang, and then not a single one of them wears glasses? I feel robbed. It's fine. Whatever. It's whatever. Doesn't bother me at all or anything. I hope you had a lovely stream. Just make sure to check out Abby's channel, okay? For those of you that don't know me, I'm Rana Ayana, Viva Regen 2. I hope that you guys had a wonderful time with Abby. We're just doing some voice acting. Of course, we have our MC here, Degenerate. And he tends to sound like this. He's a special kind of guy. Yeah. That's true, I do have glasses. But we weren't even in the literature club for long.
Have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you.
We're so in, boys.
That I really understood what I was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything. That's true, we haven't.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. It's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Degenerate. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else.
How else would we treat you? Is this a secret to getting a girlfriend? You just find a really, really sheltered girl that doesn't know any better? Come on, even she will have higher standards.
It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
If I'm a virgin too, then I'm, you know, I'm related to the rest of this chat. We're all virgins together.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
Don't actually, you should screw me instead. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. I thought we were in a hostage situation, that's why we joined this club.
And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. This time, she's smiling as she does it.
Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, she wants to show us her poem, alright?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh, this is a part 2. You're really milking this for content. That's fair, I respect that. Ghost Under the Light, part 2.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer. Closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
This actually reminds me of the poetry I used to write when I was younger. Honestly. If you aren't toxic to your friends, are you even friends? That's what I'm saying. You should be able to destroy their self-esteem, and they take it like nothing. Hi Tito, what's up? Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. We didn't even say anything, bro.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. Oh god, yeah, okay. Okay. Can you imagine how awkward it would be to reject Yuri? I'd feel so bad.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Is this a fresh playthrough? Hard to imagine a VTuber not knowing the plot of this game by now. This is a fresh playthrough, but I've finished the game before. Not on Plus, though. I did one playthrough previously a couple years ago. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can... The poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but... I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Hi Vhenorae, how you doing? Why are you so late? It's already been 49 minutes. Don't worry.
The heck?
I think you're doing a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me.
I guess you should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be able to? You were at work? I suppose that's somewhat acceptable. You're working pretty late tonight. Usually you're not working that late, no? I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Everybody definitely watched that, right? Okay, we'll do Monica next. Hi, Degenerate. Have you thought about what you want to submit for the, to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people... I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Degenerate. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words in these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. They're starting to give me more hours again, luckily, which unfortunately ends up being a lot of evening shifts. You do like a... Didn't you say that you do like a managerial job? In retail, I think? Well, hey, 20k steps! Congratulations! Ugh. How are you not old enough for a job? Even 16-year-olds can have jobs. Ugh. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing is all. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Hi, doggo, how you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, make sure you don't tell people that online, bro. The store itself closes at 10, but we usually don't get until 10:30. Oh yeah, I remember. I used to do retail too, and sometimes we would have to do some like stock organization, and we'd be stuck there for a while. I'm doing okay. My throat's a little sore though. What the heck happened to my chips? Did I eat this many? Oh my god, my fat ass. Alright, alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. Well, it's very possible with me. You're saying it like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean it like that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. Yeah, I'm eating it straight out of the bag, but like I've been working on these chips for weeks. So I only eat them in little bits at a time. There's barely any left. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victims of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Is that a typo? Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak,
she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Wow, thanks. I really appreciated that nihilism.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. Well, we didn't say shit. I never really put much thought into it.
Oh. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
That's true. We can't even appreciate the nihilism.
I think you know that better than anyone.
Is that a fourth wall break? Oh no. You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh, that's reading up.
Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. Hi, Greenwood! But if you find other people to enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think?
Hi, Sona! It's Dokiing. So far, we're not at the yabe parts yet. Thanks for the advice, girl. Ugh, I hate getting the grease on my fingers. Alright, now we're Sayori time.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
They're original. They're just Miss Vicky's original. Oh, let me... I forgot I had a bowl nearby. Ugh. Sorry, I'm getting comfy.
Probably Yuri.
Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? At Emma's club?
Well, of course I am. That's a cat for me. I'm eating my chips with a spoon. Don't judge me. There are just crumbs left.
Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, degenerate.
Sayori. Is there something wrong? Welcome back, Vhenorae. What'd you get to eat?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
We didn't even read your poem.
Gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay, you three. We're almost done. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Huh?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Sorry, I have chips in my throat. What would my catchphrase be? My ending greeting, or my ending line was supposed to be I'm running away. I can't be asked to keep up with that. It's too annoying. I want something simple. I never decided on a greeting either.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Yeah, it was supposed to be I'm running away. My catchphrase isn't yeah, is it? I don't know about that.
Is that so?
I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me lately, so I didn't want to force it.
Aww.
Ooh. Oh my god. Unfortunate, bro. No, I say unlucky. I say unlucky. Bada bing, bada boom.
That's true, I do see that too.
Curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can...
Huh?
Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell now. The Sayori carrying this club on her back. I do say haha dumbass a lot. Haha dumbass. A single word instead of a catchphrase, it would be disgusting. I do say disgusting a lot, probably because you guys are disgusting. I feel like unlucky, bro, is the equivalent of that's rough, buddy. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, You have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, degenerate. The one who is truly useless. So true. Aha, Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Ah, that's... Oh, Yes, how on earth will they respond to a question like this?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's only some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monika's gonna give me a choice anyway, but you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Degenerate may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways?
Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Degenerate to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys! Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Degenerate to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said! I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Degenerate, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Wow. Yeah, you missed everything. Well, I mean, his name is Degenerate. I think he deserves to have trash talked about him. Of course.
Very well.
In that case... Everyone looks straight at me, but of course I'm gonna go with... Sure. Of course. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me? Are you serious? Why would you...
Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean.
No! I was just saying...
So you'll be helping Yuri then, Degenerate?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking yourself, right?
I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine.
Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Yeah, just a little bit. I think she's a little angry, boys. So, is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited might not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Degenerate?
Me?
I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Degenerate picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. I thought it said bra for a second. And nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it.
I'm kinda surprised though. Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
It's too late. 𝑺𝑶𝑰 is already dead on our screen. Hi, Anders. What's up? Oh my god, my throat. 𝑺𝑶𝑰 isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kinda appreciated it.
I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Yeah, of a literature event.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and 𝑺𝑶𝑰 out of the door as they chat between each other.
Eh?
Does anyone say eh? Eh? Do you guys naturally say eh in real life? Huh? I'm trying to think. I usually just say When would I say eh? I'm sure there's times. Wait, let me think. Eh? Maybe. Not usually. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think most people do. I turn around.
Sorry, I realized I don't have, any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe it slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
I feel like it's just like a Japanese thing, because I've heard like Japanese people say it in like normal everyday speech. I think it's the equivalent of our like or huh? You know? Is it Yuri ASMR? I'll say as in ed rather not eh. Oh, that's true, yeah. We do say eh. My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
Ah, I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Oh my god, you're really making the moves here. Alright, in that case it wouldn't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Oh, it's over. I hope I can manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Degenerate. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? Really? Is this considered sultry? Do you guys think my Yuri voice is sultry?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason why you might have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want you.
Wait. I want to. That's what. Oh shit. I mean, that's not wrong either. That was a little bit of a Freudian slip. Oh well.
That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? That's true. Degenerate is the most sultry voice. Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows.
Freud is always winning. Curse you!
I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
What are you thinking?
More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that?
I'm surprised. He's so forward thinking with getting a girlfriend.
But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Let's see. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general.
Yeah, I think most of this chat is desperate at all ages, though.
There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind.
Guys, are we excited to see Yuri on Sunday? I would say so. Right.
Welcome back, Space Dino. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family.
I've always wanted that.
The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor.
Okay, guys, just a reminder that this is a horror game, with some questionable content about depression, suicide, death. So keep that in mind if you are sensitive to any of those things. So just a heads up if that's something that really makes you uncomfortable.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room.
Oh, she's up in her room, all right.
It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Hi, degenerate.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Ah, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I'd end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today?
Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that?
Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Ah. Yeah, I can't take myself seriously. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this scene dirty. So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep!
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So...
Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, degenerate.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. It's just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? No, something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, degenerate. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, degenerate? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I know fully how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your closest friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, degenerate. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
That's what I was thinking too. I was like, why is he making it about him? Well, I love this scene with Sayori. It hits so close to home.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why... that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, degenerate. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now, you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Degenerate.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. Please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Degenerate. Degenerate.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Degenerate.
Sorry, I really should name myself something else. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. All I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. I'm sorry to tell you, but you cannot fix her. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I feel pain. Your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let go of her as well. My festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans.
Maybe I should cancel. No! Don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. And we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Bro, it's like 2 feet away. I wonder if she saw us from the window. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. Wow. Why does he have like one of those? What the fuck is with the random hanger on the side of the thingy? This is like one of those thingies that you see in like a living room. I bet many viewers feel like a degenerate when their Oshi turns out to be a Menehera with a ticking time bomb, powerless to make their Oshi feel different. Wow, did you really need to call out this entire chat, Vicent? Was this really necessary? Good. Yeah, call him out. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. We have the domestic girlfriend. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there! I snatch Yuri's wrist. Yes, the free super.
Just wasting this free super I've been sitting on because I'm drunk.
Welcome back. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was spacing out. That's fine, that's fine.
District often? What am I saying? Of course you don't.
Welcome back. It's fine, it's fine. Who just like randomly opens people's
You get to the
drawers?
District often? What am I saying? Of course you don't.
I forgot I have one of those too.
Welcome back, bud. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Have you seen the people who willingly clean up for those who have trouble doing it? Even places that look like a little trash heap? Oh yeah, it's really wholesome. A lot of the people have depression or are hoarders, and they really struggle to like clean their rooms and their houses, and then they get embarrassed. It's really, really kind of people to go and clean them up. Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
Well, you know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Wait, oh, she's wearing pants? I always thought she was wearing a skirt this entire time.
Still never been to the Cloud District?
I was gonna say something witty, but I'm all out of wit.
You never had any to begin with, hero. Welcome back. Oh wow, I didn't know you had planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
That's great. It's easy to forget you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's just something I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylindrical-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils and herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Smells like depression. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This one is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotion and helps you feel them through your body.
Bro, I feel like I'm getting put into an MLM. Guys, if my life savings go by, you know what happened. Wow. That's usually how I do well.
You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything.
Yuri smiles, clearly enjoying herself.
She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of a ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
It's really creative. Had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Is that so? Well, I do suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? A girl with social anxiety in a one-on-one with someone she's comfortable with? Golly gee. Good night, Tinnen. Rest well. Who would have thought that she would be more comfortable? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, degenerate. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I'm finished cutting the ribbons.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Yeah, she was supposed to do the writing stuff because she has the nicest handwriting. Why doesn't she just do it? I don't understand what Karima said. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. Eh? The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. I'm guessing she's gonna curl the ribbon. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well...
Thank you, my good sir.
Thanksgiving and your family invade your wee broom.
Happens every day. Don't need to worry about it. Thank you. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. Each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
It suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the washroom. BRB. No, it's not always a box cutter. Sometimes it's a kitchen knife. Okay, BRB. I am back. Let's see.
Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. How do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Golly gee. How do you even cut yourself like this? How? You would just gently touch it. You can cut a blade. There are very few blades this sharp, like to actually just like cut your finger upon like touching it. You have to really, really sharpen it. Or like a lot of scalpels are quite sharp as needed, you know? Ow!
Degenerate! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be so sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper.
Hi, Enzo.
Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Oh, I feel like this scene's gonna be awkward. Yep. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Instinctively, startled, I instinctively pull my hand back.
Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. I guess for free. Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was trying to help, right? Bro. This is your conclusion. Indeed. Alright. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Bro, I wouldn't recover that from the rest of my life. That's so fucking embarrassing. Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I'm cringing. I'm cringing. I feel, wow, guys, don't be this cringe. I believe in you. Never mind, I don't believe in you. You are definitely this cringe. This is literally the most cringe thing I've ever seen in my life. What the heck? Holy moly cannoli. Ugh. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Degenerate! Did you really just do that?
Now we're even. That one's actually really hard. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Yeah, the degenerate name really is. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, degenerate.
Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? Yeah, he got a point there. Where are my sandals? I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Why wouldn't she use scissors? I thought she was going to use it to curl the ribbon. But I guess not. I guess you could use scissors for that too. It's better to use scissors. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
Are you ready to move on to the next task?
A blood kink. I wonder what possesses people, honestly. Like, what makes them think, yeah, blood.
That's sexy. What do you have in mind? Whatever, I can't do Degenerate's voice anymore. I'm tired of clearing my nose.
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right.
One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put in each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
Nate, you are not forgiven for being late. Explain. You are currently on trial. Why were you late? If she doesn't run after that, that's how you know you got it. I mean, she did it. She did it first. She was the one being a weirdo first.
Yeah. Arigato ne.
This is the only tip I can send this month. Take care.
Aw, thank you, Junebug. You totally don't need to worry about it. I'm fine. Take care of yourself first. I appreciate being in your thoughts, though. You were in a VC? Oh, so your reason is shit. Okay. Nate did everything wrong. Shut the fuck up, Ginger. Jax, you were 15 minutes late. Don't talk.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, and then bring it back to my room.
Why didn't you just put the tablets in after you got to your room? Yuri?
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we could do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise and daytime, then sunset and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. Live, laugh, love. Have you heard of it? It's very iconic. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the desk, for the classroom.
Oh, neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school.
Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then.
It's relaxing.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple, like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so?
Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about some things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way.
Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt.
Good night, Taskmaster. Rest well.
It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back and down in front of her. Sometimes I feel like the art style in Doki Doki Literature Club changes a lot. Maybe that's just me. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Huh?
Just for a little longer.
Why do we have these little itty bitty baby hands? Yeah, why do we have baby hands?
It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this Disney feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist, sending a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry, I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering though?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't it take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it to me in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about the time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we could have extra time after finishing the work. Yeah, let's forget about Sayori, guys.
Well,
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. How's Sayori doing right now? She's just hanging out.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed. Or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a out-of-school environment. I know what that's in. That doesn't mean this has to be the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out of the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. Oh, wait. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well, then. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As a symbol over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... Good night, Ruby, rest well. I don't know if Degenerate has parents. I don't think they want him.
You're very thoughtful, Degenerate.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to, as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori?
Yeah.
Hi, Degenerate.
Sayori. Just now we weren't...
It's okay, Degenerate. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course!
Sayori beams.
Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Degenerate? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Degenerate. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monaco's right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was worried about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Well, I'm just saying that you don't feel any pain in death, right? Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared. really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself.
Oh shit.
I like you so much that I want to die! That's how I feel!
I can't imagine liking someone that much. Maybe in the sense of like some unrequited love, perhaps. I don't know. It's difficult for me to comprehend something like that. That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Well, yeah, I know there's more to it, but like, I'm saying like outside of this context, just like liking someone that much. Nobody's worth liking that much. Not anyone that I know, anyways. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? You still believe me. Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Oh. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me about how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best, and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll get things back to the way they were.
I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this.
Sayori!
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, degenerate. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh. Do you guys want this? Do you guys want the scream? What happens after this? I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Ah, just the cathartic scream. Okay. Are you ready? Hug Sayori right now? I can't, she's in the friend zone. We're not ready for the platonic hug just yet. Okay. Alright, let's see. What was it? Let's see.
You really do know me better than anyone, degenerate. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all, so...
It's kind of embarrassing to be so loud. My family's gonna get mad at me. Whatever. This is the one thing about voice acting. It can be a little, you get a little self-conscious sometimes. Let's see. I guess I can just pretend I'm being dramatic. Okay. What did she say after? Oh, she just pieces out. Okay. How would she scream? It all sounds like I'm constipated, guys. I don't know what to do. It's okay. We'll reload and then we'll do the other option. But she'll still go back to the friend zone. That's where she belongs. No, I don't think she screams like that. Take laxatives? I don't have any. Maybe I should. Then I'd be taking even more breaks. It'd be easier if this whole scene was more heavy. Well, I mean, it is heavy, but like just like racked with sobs, you know? I'm just surprised, bro. I would get like whiplash if I saw that in front of me. Okay, I'll try it. Oh my gosh, I get so embarrassed so easily. Yeah, let's... All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. I'm just gonna pretend she's like racked with sobs. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Can I even fit the whole microphone in my mouth? Let me say it. Okay, I can. It's kind of girthy though. Alright, let's reload the other one. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I wish I could have realized it sooner. Spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day. Help me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side. I don't feel that way about you and your silver ass. Oh, sorry, you're not even silver. Then, I know we'll both be happy. Oh shit, we got CG. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Yeah, and we're just playing all teams, huh? Is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. Oh, I love you, Degenerate. I want to be with you forever. Oh my god, the childhood friend won. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip on me, around me, weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. I hope the rain clouds go away. Not going away at all, Degenerate. Bruh. I don't think Degenerate has any trauma to trauma dump. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same way it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, degenerate.
Sayori is honestly such a sad character. She's my favorite Doki Doki literature character. She and Monica are my favorites. I find Sayori to be the most relatable. For me, like, I've pretty much been depressed since I was like 11, maybe. So I totally get what she means. Even in the happiest moments, it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're in a room with the blackest paint. There's no reflection anywhere. Any light that seeps into it, it comes for a little bit. You see that little brightness, and then it just fades away. It's gone. You're gonna be an hour late to stream tomorrow? Fuck you. You're not a bad voice actor? I should hope not. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me. Right?
Huh? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? No, I'm not better now. I've just learned to compartmentalize.
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. That's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Honestly, I think that Sayori actually does need a friend. I don't think a relationship is right for her. It's not gonna actually make... It's not gonna actually fix her, you know? Guys, I don't understand how to explain this. Just because you have clinical depression doesn't mean you're sad all the time, by the way. Yeah, MC doesn't know shit, bro. Like, okay. It's more, at least for me, in my experience, right? I'm not sad all the time. Right? It's just sometimes... It's more like all your feelings are more muted. It depends on the person, obviously, and what kind of depression they have. And, like, what they're dealing with. But a lot of the time, it's just your feelings are more muted. You don't really feel happiness the same way someone else would. A lot of the negative things tend to stick out to you more. What else? I think for Sayori, she is very much... She's like a bowl with a crack in it, and she's just constantly... Parts of herself are constantly leaking out all the time. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, blah is my permanent state. But I mean, that's fine. For me, I'm used to this, right? It doesn't mean I'm sad all the time. A lot of people misunderstand this. But I think that this is a very... it's kind of a frustrating... Oopsie. Frustrating misconception. But people don't understand if you don't explain. Oh shit, where's my hand sticky? Well, Sayori's case is different once you find out at the end of the game, but... How would I put this? For a lot of people with depression, it's not like they can't feel happy, right? It's just that most of the time, there's like a feeling of nothingness, numbness. If you get sad, you feel that 100 times more than if you feel happy. Or the feelings of happiness are a lot more temporary. You know? It's like diluting water. You have this gray water, right? And it's like adding darker, the depression is adding darker colors, and then the happiness is adding lighter colors. The lighter colors add they are very, it's hard to change the color of that water with the lighter colors, but it's so much easier with the darker ones, you know? That's why sometimes it's nice to feel sad, to feel something. Alright, we need to friend zone her.
You know what's best for me.
Yeah. It blows my mind that he can take this kind of... He puts himself in a position to take such responsibility for another person. I really, really disagree with this. I understand he means well, but you see exactly why you cannot take responsibility for another person like this. You can help them and support them, but the way MC talks about it is like making her depression something he can fix. He can only guide her to like a position where she can get help, you know? It's kind of sad. This is what you should do with someone who has depression. It's important to support, but you cannot solve the problem, and it's important that you don't develop a mentality where you think you can. A lot of people... This is something I had to learn as I got older. But you have to be careful about certain situations where you're trying to help. It's not always about finding a solution, but being there for them while they find one. You know? Or while they explore different options. Because especially since progress is not linear. Like when I first got on my initial antidepressants, right? I had to like go off them a lot. I didn't like the way it made me felt. And honestly, like I'm not on any medication right now. I'm supposed to be like on my like ADHD meds and stuff, but like not everyone likes the way medication makes them feel. Because the thing is, when you have like depression, right? Sometimes you want to feel like the sadness. I'm not saying that you want to like make yourself depressed, but like those instances where you can feel sad and cry, because a lot of the time it's like a fog. It's like this fog, like gray weather in your brain, you know? So being able to feel sadness, to like recognize that you're alive and these emotions can be vivid within you is very important for a lot of people. But yeah, guys, don't become entirely responsible for responsible for other people's mental health. You can support them, but ultimately they are, you know, they have to fix their own life. And this isn't to say that Sayori isn't trying to fix her own life, right? It's very complex and not everything works. A lot of people go through a lot of different things and they don't find it to be helpful for them. There are a lot of different aspects, especially since like it's not just like, oh, you know, a mental thing, but like chemical imbalances, etc., etc. For me, I just felt numb. So yeah, that was my experience. It's not the same for everyone. I think a common misconception too is that antidepressants make you happy. No, that's not true. 99% of the time, they just make you less sad. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I could be doing something more. If I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Bro, imagine you're Yuri in this situation. You just have an intimate moment with him. He licks your finger, you lick his. You basically do a blood pact, and then the next day he's dating his childhood friend. I'd kill that bitch. Ain't no way. Yeah, people don't understand how hard depression is. It wasn't really taken seriously until like the most recent years, honestly. Honestly, this helped me understand depression a lot more. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, Maltak. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. You should not backseat me. I can't even take proper care of my own mental health, so I'm definitely not becoming responsible for anyone else's. I think it takes a lot of maturity to recognize that. Yeah, until the past, like, probably, like, 5 years or so, at least. Like, in the past 5 years, mental health has been a lot more normalized and taken seriously. It's the day of the festival. Of all days. Oh, wait, no, I was supposed to friend zone her. Later, bitch. Haha. I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. I'm having so much trouble. Oh, we already did this. Alright, okay, you're not gonna let me skip. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these feelings will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put on a smile on her face every day. Oh my god. Mental health is hard because unless you've been there, you really don't understand how little you can do to actually help someone rather than just be there for them. I think the problem is... Okay, this is the most accurate visualization I can describe my depression. It's like you have... It's kind of like a broken hourglass, you know? There are cracks in it, and sometimes they leak out, but sometimes the sand falls in just the right spot that for a while, it's like everything's normal. What you think should be normal. And then you flip it again. And maybe the flip is good. Maybe the flip is a reset. But sometimes it just starts leaking again. And even though, like, maybe your loved ones or, like, you are trying to constantly pour the sand in so it can, like, maintain its level, it's still not enough. It just keeps leaking out. It's hard to understand, like, if you haven't experienced it. It's not that people with depression aren't appreciative of, like, people being there for them. It's just a lot of the time, it's only a temporary relief, you know? You feel okay for a little bit, and then you go back to, like, how you feel normally. Of all days, I expected this to be the one I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake up, but decided that's a little too much. Yeah, we just friend-zoned her. How'd you realize you had depression? I don't know. I just like, how'd I put this? 90% of things did not feel good. Good night, Patrick. Rest well. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I kind of just like... I was tired all the time. That's part of the reason that I like stopped going to school. I was tired all the time. I couldn't concentrate on anything. Well, it turns out I also had ADHD, but what else? I don't know. I feel pretty normal most of the time. Or like I feel okay, you know? Like, I don't want you guys to, like, have this misconception that, like, I'm constantly sad. I'm not. A lot of people think that, like, whenever I say something like this, I'm just, like, being super sad and trauma dumping. I'm from my perspective, I'm being very clinical about it. You know? There's also like a negative, you tend to have like a negative perspective on a lot of things. You know, like you're stuck in the abyss. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Degenerate! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing the little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. Dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little more responsibility for her, degenerate. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. Yeah, she's omniscient, bro. But, stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. Kinda left her hanging. But I'm the one who knows best for her, right? Where does she get this idea? Where does he get this idea from? This misguided messiah complex here. You know how you fix her? Money. Food. That's not what would fix her, but it does fix me. Oh shit. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you wanna check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. Have you guys noticed there's no music here? Wait, crack open that soup? The soup? Where is my soup? I think I brought the soup downstairs. It's... The soup got evicted. It was given a 30-day notice. It failed to comply. And now the soup is in the kitchen. Very, very sad. I recognize Yuri's and Natsuki's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. Hi, Ida! What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But the poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Oh, what is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Degenerate? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that. I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Okay. Warning. Okay, warning. For anyone who is very sensitive to, you know, darker content, like suicide, murder, etc., etc. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Here, maybe I'll put a text warning for anyone who's coming in. Oh fuck, I'm on the wrong one. Sorry, this is very important. Yeah. Waking up in her own house. Isn't that something more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? This is a nightmare. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal. Up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I knew she wanted out of our relationship, I could have prevented. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. Just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. nothing I can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. But now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never, never, never.
I think it's important to remember that you are not responsible for other people's lives. Yes, this is true. I think that I can understand from MC's position, because you have to understand that he grew up with Sayori his entire life, right? Sayori had always been hiding it from him for probably like, I don't know how many years, like 18 years, probably, at least. She's been hiding it. He's not gonna adjust overnight to her mentality. It's a very sickening and disorienting realization that someone you thought you knew. And I'm Maltac, and I'm not a professional VA. It'd be nice if someday I was, though. That's sweet of you to say, thank you. Sayori just went next. Like, Sayori said she was depressed, but for a lot of people, they don't realize how bad it is. Not every depressed person wants to, you know, commit suicide. Not every single person feels that way. People are at different levels. And spoiler, spoiler, spoiler. Okay, this is a spoiler. Major spoiler. Okay. If you... I'll type in chat once the spoiler is done. Okay. You find out that Monica has actually been enhancing their negative emotions the entire time. Like, slowly. And making them more and more unstable. So, end of spoiler. Okay. Hi, Niku! What's up, Support Ghost? I see an annoying girl running toward me from a distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself.
Professional just means you make money from it, so I guess you are.
I don't think I'm making money from this, but thank you. That's sweet of you to say. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. No worries, it's not for everyone. Actually, to be honest, we passed that bit, but... The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, huh? There really aren't many that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me and to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. And degenerate? Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. It's okay. I feel you. Good of you to know your limits. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you do? What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that... I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. See, all dressed chips are good. Did you get the Ruffles one, Soda? That's my favorite one. I think, guys, here, this is one of the best things of advice I can give you. It's better to be annoying to someone you think is in need of help than to do nothing at all. I'm not saying you're responsible, right? But if you think that there's someone who needs help, don't worry about being, like, annoying, you know? Checking up on them. It's better for you to check up on them and not have, like, any regrets if anything happens than to do nothing at all. And you would be surprised, even if it doesn't feel like what you're doing is impacting them, it's very important to at least try. No, you don't annoy me enough. Annoy me more. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's not really boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Is that girl smell? Yeah, you don't have to treat them like they're glass. Just, like, let them know that you like their company. You know, reach out to them. Sometimes the signs are really subtle. That's why hindsight is always 20/20. Hey, degenerate. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome! You're really sweet, degenerate. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me.
A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Think of the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, degenerate. All words escape me in this situation. His club is full of incredibly cute girls.
So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Degenerate in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monika! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... well, you know...
Sorry. I didn't forget about that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Degenerate? Enjoy your food scavenging. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens a closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. I know, we didn't get cupcakes. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. It makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that... you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but, I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Degenerate, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read the past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh god, if only I could skip. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Oh my god. It's kind of... I forgot about this. There is no point. That's unlucky, bros. well, my voice is getting kind of tired, and I have to get up early tomorrow, so yeah, the saves are gone. Someone isn't happy with us. I am going to need to have it all. All right. Let me see. Okay. All right. I have to get up early. Hopefully you guys had fun. Make sure to take care of your mental health. You know, it doesn't hurt to check up on people either. Alright, let me say thank you. Okay, thank you Doggo Overlord, thank you Kwispy, thank you Vhenorae, thank you Garino, thank you Parker, thank you Akuma, thank you Squint, thank you DuelLogs, thank you Rabbit, thank you Steven, thank you Soda, thank you Wiz, thank you Fires, and thank you Foereng. Alright, my throat. My throat is hurting right now. I don't have much energy, so I'm just going to... The fuck, when's my next stream? Am I doing ASMR tomorrow? Oh, yes I am. Okay. Make sure to like and comment on the VOD. Okay.
You get to the Cloud District often? What am I saying? Of course you don't.
I got to manage it every day.
You got this, Shane. I believe in you. Welcome back. Alright. Later, bitches. I'm out of here. I'm gonna raid my waiting room for tomorrow.